Good morning. I am absolutely wrecked. It's only early in the morning. Before I start my day, I'm gonna go do a little bit of work on a laptop, gonna answer some emails, gonna do a few little things. So then I feel okay, before I catch up again, then in the evening. And then once I get this done, then my plan is to hopefully get to go to the gym. Now, only 3 hours between now and when I have to go back to the airport. The reason why I'm whispering is because everyone's still asleep, it's only early. But I've only 3 hours before I go to the airport. So the plan is to hopefully, fingers crossed, is to go to the gym for even 45 minutes and then go for a swim and then pack all my stuff, finish packing everything and then go to the airport. But knowing me, this won't happen. I'm just hoping, but we'll see.
Sometimes I make mistakes in my life, but I'm trying so hard to make it right. Even though sometimes I make mistakes in my life, life goes on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, hey, I got wisdom from my papa. He ain't have a lot of money, but he taught me how to keep the perfect posture. So folding under pressure, that ain't something that I'm about to. Crabs in the barrel, I'm just trying to be a lobster. I hit my cousin, told him to call. It's been 12 years and I ain't heard from him at all. Had a little fallout over some money. Damn, ain't it funny how the smartest...
Is it cold? So I just finished my gym session. It wasn't a long one, it was literally like half an hour because we ran out of bit of time. You okay? We ran out of time, so we literally done it for 30 minutes. I have, someone just fell, she just fell, and she just laughed it off. But anyways, I have to be in the airport in an hour, so literally gonna jump into the swim pool, I was about to say, into the sea, and then go home, finish packing, and go to the airport. They're all rocks.
Man, we don't have a lot of fucking time, let's do it.
Right. I have to stop the video right there and tell you all what happened before the airport, because if I was to leave this part out, you won't believe me and you think that the entire trip from Marbella to Dublin was just smooth sails. So to go back to when we came home from the beach, we went to the hotel, not the hotel, the apartment, and basically I had to finish up packing. I didn't record any of this because we were so stuck for time that I was afraid I was going to miss my flight. That's always what happens to me. I always leave everything to the last minute and then just hope for the best. But this time it wasn't fun. So basically I had to go back to the apartment, pack everything up. There was a load of stuff around the apartment because we've obviously been living there for like 6 months. So you can imagine there was just bits lying around everywhere. So I was just mad stressed about getting all that packed up into a bag and not forget anything, like, my passport or whatever. And at the start of when I started packing, I left my phone charging, right? So I left my phone charged at the wall, and I was like just packing everything, and then my suitcase wouldn't close, and then I was like here just stressed, and I was like, right, just throw everything in, and just tried to close it, and it just wouldn't close. There's too many things. So then I had to take loads of clothes out. I generally left about half my clothes in Marbella in the apartment because there was just no way to fit anything in. Then I left my ring light in Marbella, just no way to fit any of this stuff in. So I just left everything, and we were obviously mad stressed for time. We only had an hour and 45 minutes before our flight took off, and Ryanair are mad strict on this. You know yourself, if you've flown with Ryanair, you know they're mad strict. So anyways, we had an hour and 45 minutes before our plane left, right? And we were still in Marbella, and from Marbella to Malaga it's around a 45-minute drive. So if we were to make it there on time, we'd have about an hour to check in and to check our bags in because we had 2 massive luggages and everything. So it was stressful. You can already imagine how tight it was for time. So we packed everything in, the suitcase in the car, and I left the keys in the apartment because the landlord was like, leave the keys and we'll just get in with our own key. And the landlords live nowhere near the apartment. So I walked out, boom, slammed the door, left the keys in, and I was like, shit, did I forget something? You know that feeling, you know you forgot something, but you're not sure if you forgot something. So I left everything, sat in the car, and I was like, where's my phone? Because on my phone I have everything, my COVID test, the proof of my COVID test, I have my actual boarding pass, I have, don't even talk about my entire work is on my phone, and then just everything else, bank accounts, everything, Apple Pay, absolutely everything. And then I realised that I left my phone inside. Everything was locked. The doors were locked and the actual back doors were locked, and it's like an apartment. So I was thinking, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I need my phone. I cannot last like even 5-6 hours without my phone. Everything's on it, and plus all my documents to get on this flight were on it. It's like, okay, I need to do something. So I was like, I jumped out of the car, went to one of my neighbours that was on the second floor, knocked on the door. They were not there. They were literally gone out or whatever. They weren't there. And then the girl beside us that was like renting an Airbnb, I knocked on her door. I was like, she was like English. I was like, can I try and hop over the balcony? And the balcony was like 2 doors down. It wasn't like just an easy jump. So she was like, yeah. She goes, just promise you won't kill yourself. And I had to jump the balcony. So I jumped 2 balconies to our balcony. And I look at it, so the actual door was shut, like it was a glass door. It was shut, and I could literally see my phone just sitting there charging away, and there was just no way to get it because everything was shut, had no keys. And then I tried our other balcony door basically, which is always shut because it's from our bedroom, so we never use it. But then I just remember in my head that we had a barbecue the other night, and I remember Claudine leaving that door open. My only hope was that she shut it, and she didn't shut it till like the end, so the door wasn't locked. Now lads, I promise you this, right, this would never ever happen because that door would never ever be open. But I just had it back in my mind, I was like, oh, please, let's hope that she has that door unlocked. And I slid it up, right, and the door was unlocked, and I was like, get in there. And I just ran into the whole house again, picked my phone up, sprinted out the door. But this all took around 20 minutes because I was obviously trying to hop through balconies and I had no way into the apartment. But anyways, thank God that door was not locked. So I got my phone in the end, and we literally had we got to the airport, we had to keep the keys back for the car, and then we had to obviously check in. So we had like 45 minutes, so we walked through the airport. That wasn't that. The main thing was to get to the airport within like half an hour of the flight. We got there 45 minutes before the flight, so thank God. We went up to check our bags in, and we had a couple of kilo over, so they charged us €160 because our actual luggage were too heavy for whatever we purchased. But we're like, yeah, whatever, we have no choice because there's nothing you can do. The plane takes off in half an hour, so there's no choice but to pay the 100 and whatever, 56 euro was. But anyways, getting back to my vlog of the whole day, let's get it.
Your family well now. We still believe in Ronnie gon' make his way out of jail now. My little bro tripping too, but this time he ain't making bail now. 18 doing 20, that math straight out of hell now. Sorry for all the small talk. It's the only weapon I got for this depression I got. Trying to find a way to get back all these blessings I blocked. Gotta help my mama cause she still been stressing a lot. It's hard to find the sunshine when it gets cloudy. So when I put on a smile, I wear it proudly. Don't know where the future's going, but I know it can't go on without me. That's real talk, look. Sometimes I make mistakes in my life, but I'm trying so hard to make it right.
No, that's not mine.
That's like for film. You can wait around and see if Nick has a spot.
It's what?
Yeah, but that's a proper Chinese, like, so I'd be busy.
Oh, that one?
Which one?
Link Key, like.
I don't know them.
You do?
There's a few of them, like, there's one in Santry, there's a few, like. There's one in fucking. They're all Ballymun, Santry,
Yeah.
It's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, yeah. See, I took sushi home the other day, like, and I never took it.
Surprise, surprise, back in Ireland, and it is absolutely lashing. It is miserable. Look at that. Absolutely miserable. Okay lads, I have to give you an update now of what is currently happening. So I obviously got off the plane. I got a lift now to my sister's apartment, and this is where I will be staying for the next couple of days. The reason being is because I have a new apartment lined up in Dublin, but the keys are not ready to go. I don't know why they're not ready to go, because it's a brand new apartment. No one's ever lived in it before, but they're just a little bit hesitant to give us the keys, because originally it's probably my fault. It definitely is my fault. The lease was signed for the 1st of August, but I tried to email them and say, listen, I'm in Dublin a little bit soon, I can have the keys, and they're not very nice. Like, they're not having it. They're like, no, you can only have them on the 1st. So fingers crossed that I can have the keys a little bit sooner than that. But anyways, I'm gonna spin this around and show you what the current situation is looking like, where I'm staying for the next couple of days. So just bear with me. It's not easy because I still have to work, I still have to do everything. I've no car, I have nothing, so it's a little bit difficult, but bear with me. So this is where I'm staying. I'm gonna flip this around right now. Watch this. Look at this. Bed. Big pink ball. Don't ask me what this is. My bag with all my wires and everything. This is my view. And then we're living out of a suitcase. So that is the current situation. It is not pretty by any means, but it is something that we have to do right now, obviously, because I'm after moving country, I'm after moving once again. So it's not easy. And to say this, lads, it's really not easy. It's kind of hard mentally, because we're going from Marbella. So I'm obviously moving from Marbella, which I absolutely loved living there. It's been absolutely crazy. You have, the weather is just as good as it can get. I think that obviously there's other areas in the world that are also very similar climate, but as far as like where to live, Marbella is honestly, I can't fault it in any way as far as where it is and what it has to offer. So definitely somewhere where I'll definitely be back in the future. But I'm obviously moving. I moved and we're arriving into Dublin, as I promise you now. The very first hour we arrive, we're actually landing with the airplane, and it's lashing rain. Like, I mean, like lashing rain. So it's obviously quite a little bit difficult now, considering I was at the beach this morning at the start of the video. But listen, it's gonna be, we'll adjust to it. You know, it's gonna be a couple of days, I'd say, before it really settles in, and then we adjust. But it's not the worst thing. It could be worse, but it will definitely be 10 times easier once I actually have my apartment, because I'm gonna have my home, I'm gonna have my office within my apartment. The apartment's brand new, so I'm hoping it's gonna be amazing. But what I'm gonna do is, the next video I'm gonna show you the entire apartment tour, and then I'm gonna do a little Q&A then on the next video of Marbella, traveling, my experience of traveling, whatever you ask, I'll pretty much answer. So I'm gonna put the poll up on Instagram, as well as down below. If you have any questions to ask away in the comment section. But I'm gonna finish this video off right here. I expect to do a little bit more, but it's just turned out this way. There's nothing else I can really do right now as far as today goes. So thank you for watching. If you watched it this far, lads, honestly, subscribe to this channel. I need some subscribers, I need some love, I need your support. We're only on 200 subscribers at the moment. This is something I'm going to commit to. So subscribe, leave a like, and comment your questions down below for the future video, and I'll see you in a couple of days time.